So the next time we will increase the capacity of the meeting. Now I can't increase it above 100. Let's introduce myself. I'm Ibrahim Salah. I'm graduated from Mansoura University, one of the medical school in Egypt, and I finished my medical school, and I'm in cardiology training. I finished the PLAB journey, and nowadays I'm conducting online MOOC and PLAB 2 tutoring. I got my GMC registration. I made the book which I shared in many groups, NHS PLAB 2 guide. I made this book from the NHS website. During my study, it took me like 6 months to make this book, but it is very beneficial for me. I benefit a lot from this book because in the exam, everyone can hear me? My voice is clear. Just I want to make sure that my voice is clear. Okay, that's good. So today it will be an online MOOC, but first of all, I will give you small tips and tricks for PLAB 2, and I will let like 20 minutes at the end of the MOOC for your question. But please don't ask personal questions. Just ask questions related to the PLAB journey. Okay. So let's continue. This book, NHS PLAB 2 guide, I made it from the NHS website. It's completely from the NHS with some edit. Okay, so you can use this book beside the note. You can study from any note you want, but just do your own approach. So for me, I didn't take an academy, but I used a lot of notes. We have many notes, so use any note you have, but do your own approach. What's meant by do your own approach? The problem with the note is there is a lot of question, and we can't cover all this question in the exam because we will not have the time for this. This is the first one, and the second one, not all the questions is relevant to ask during a scenario. Okay. So do your own approach. I didn't mean do your own notes. No, but just choose the question that is relevant to the scenario. Okay. While you are studying, choose the question, and also during the management, choose the line that is related to an FY2. You are an FY2, so choose the line that is related to this and memorize it like your name. Other management option, like if you will refer the patient, or you will another one will come and see the patient, you just can know the name. If you know that, then no problem, but you can know the name. Please make the question at the end of the MOOC, just to concentrate what we are doing, and I will answer all of your question, and even we will make another meeting for this. Please make the question at the end of the MOOC. Okay. So nowadays in the exam, they bring a lot of counseling, ethics, psychiatry station. And this station is already diagnosed station. So you need to just take a focused history. What's mean by focused history? It is not that long history you took in medicine, but it is short, like you ask a relevant question related to the station. You will not ask all the question in the scenario. Just ask the differentials, the red flag, and we will take example like this. Because I hear from a lot of doctor, I'm sorry to say this, they failed the exam because they took like 6 minutes taking history. So it is irrelevant at all, even for news, for the stations that come for in the first time, like medicine station, to ask history in 6 minutes. So you will not have the time to do the management, and even it is irrelevant at all to ask all this question to the patient. Okay. So you need to take focused history. I don't mean by that miss something, but ask a relevant question. Cover the most important differential at the beginning, and also cover the red flag. Don't miss the red flag. Okay, so this is important. So my advice in counseling station and ethics stations that are already diagnosed, you may take history like in 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and that it will be different from station to station. Because also nowadays a lot of concerns are in management. I know that a lot of people know about domain of the exam, but just to share this with newcomers, we have three domains. One of them are the data gathering domain, and data gathering include history, investigation, you do it, and the part of the provisional diagnosis. So it is irrelevant at all to consume 6 minutes in only one domain of the exam. And the other two domain is management and interpersonal skills. Okay. So nowadays, the interpersonal skills and management, like it's a combined thing. You will cover the interpersonal skills and management in the same time. So let's say that from the start of management, this is an 8 degree in the exam. So don't just miss this 8 point because of only 4 point. Okay. And we will have example for this. So study from any note you want, but just do your own approach. My second advice is you need to cover the last 3 months scenarios, because if you ask people who enter the exam, you will find that a lot of scenarios come from the last 3 months. Every exam they bring like 1 or 2 stations from the old stations, okay? But every exam you will have like 6, 7, 8 stations from the last 3 months. So you need to cover this station, okay? Also, don't miss Simman station, because Simman station is an important station in the exam, and it is very easy to do it. You must have the full mark or even at least 10 score in Simman station, but a lot of people fail this station, and this is irrelevant at all. Okay, and try to cover the stations that have some concerns. Like we have a lot of stations. We will have an example today that is not covered in the note, but it came in the exam nowadays. So try to cover it. Also, practice with different people from different academies, the point, and with professional one. Because if you do a practice with one that is behind you, this will waste your time in the beginning, and also will give you a wrong approach. Okay, let's talk about the management. As I mentioned, you need to know the management of the FY2 and start by the important one. And there is a word, you are an FY2. I usually say it, you work, you just prescribe painkiller. So don't miss painkiller. Don't miss painkiller. It is very important. Anti-sickness medication, anti-inflammatory medication, and also don't miss important management line in the beginning. Okay, start with it. And be clear. If you will admit the patient, so say it in the beginning. Okay, and you don't need to contact your senior in every step. Yes, you are FY2, but there is a lot of tasks that you should do as an FY2. So it is irrelevant at all to every information you say, okay, I just need to confirm with my senior. You will only prescribe painkiller. Okay, I just need to confirm with my senior about this painkiller. This is irrelevant at all. Okay, and even don't refer every patient. Okay, so be clear at the beginning if you will admit the patient or if you will not admit him, and deliver the information as simple as possible. This patient is not a doctor. He didn't consume 7 years in medical school, so it is irrelevant at all. You have anorexia nervosa. Do you know what is anorexia nervosa? No, I don't know it. If I know it, I will not come to the hospital. Okay, so explain it in the simple way, and which is called anorexia nervosa. Okay, so be clear and deliver the information in very simple way. All of these are interpersonal skills. Do you understand me? Yes, you should engage the patient in your speaking. You should make it two-way conversation, but not like this. And please don't be scripted. As in history, uh, you may ask a lot of questions because it is written in the note. Yes, they wrote the note, but they didn't tell you you should ask all these questions in all station. Sometimes you don't need to ask about family history in this station, or diet is not important here, or even smoking is not important here, or even other medication. So according to the station, choose the relevant questioning. Okay. Um, there is a very important trick. All of us will enter the exam and we will know which station will come in the exam. But try to make yourself. I'm not. I don't know this is this scenario. Okay, you will know it. You will know that we may have breaking bad news in the state in the exam, problem colleague. But try to show the examiners that you don't know it. How to do it? To ask a relevant question. Okay, and try not to be scripted in everything, even in interpersonal skills. Everyone say to the patient, I'm sorry for your loss. Okay, try to use new interpersonal skills, and you will gain it from this book. Am I clear so far? This is very short tips. You may use it during your preparation. Am I clear so far? And also, the point of management is not only to say the medication to the patient, but first of all, you will tell him the provisional diagnosis, and usually you are suspecting this diagnosis. You are not sure about this diagnosis, and after that, what will you do? And what will you do? This is include first of all the medical or the investigation, more investigation to confirm this and exclude other causes for this condition. And after that, you will tell him about the medical treatment. And usually, all stations will have non-medical treatment. This can include some lifestyle modification, some cognitive behavioral therapy. You should cover this. And after that, you should safety net the patient. Okay, a lot of station you should safety net the patient. All of this will have score in the exam, so don't miss any point. Okay, so we will start our mock now. I will choose, or if anyone want to participate in this mock, just say yes in the chat, and I will choose one. And after we do the station, I will explain it in detail. Okay. So let's start with Dr. Zahra. So this is from my online mock. This is one of them from the paid mock. So we are trying to make it like the same situation in the exam. Okay, I will share it with you. So the screen is clear. Everyone sees the screen. So usually I open the video like this to be in the same situation. So if it is possible for the one who will participate to open his video, and I will allow you to unmute yourself, but please, so now you can unmute yourself. The one who I will choose to participate should be unmuted. Other should be muted for the record to be clear. Okay. So just a minute. So Dr. Zahra Muhammad, we will start with you. So unmute yourself and I will explain what will you do. Dr. Zahra Muhammad, can you hear me? So first of all, when you will enter the GMC building, you will enter it like 1 hour before your exam, and you will sit in a hall for like 1 hour. They will come to you and tell you a lot of information about the exam, but the most important one is to read the task again and again and again. Okay, so read the task 3 times, and after finishing a station, try to wash your mind from this station and read the new one. Don't think about the previous one, because if you thought about it, you will lose the next station. Okay, you'll have 1.5 minutes to read the station and 8 minutes to do it. At the beginning, when you enter the cubicle, you will look at the camera and see your GMC number and your name, your GMC number and your name, and after that start the conversation with the patient. So doctor, okay, so again, Dr. Maria said, so unmute yourself. Doctor, please be quick. We need to cover as much station as possible. Dr. Maria? Just a minute. Yes, try again. I know that this technical problem will miss out of time. Just a second. Okay.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yeah, yes. So the voice is clear, everyone?
Yeah.
My voice and Dr. Maria's voice is clear? So, okay, let's start. And you will have 1 minute to read the scenario.
Okay.
Already started, and after that, I will move the slide. You will enter the cubicle. This is the same door like in the GMC. You will say your name and your GMC number. Okay, and you will start the scenario. Please read the task and do what is written in the task. Okay.
Okay. Your F2 surgery, Sarah, age 60, has presented to the outdoor clinic to receive results of FNAC done as part of pre-screening a few days back. FNAC shows low-grade ductal carcinoma 0. Okay.
Begin. Please enter the room.
I'm Dr. Maria Sayed, GMC number 1234. Hello.
Hello.
I'm Dr. Sayed, one of the doctors in GP surgery. May I confirm your name and age, please?
Yes, I'm Sarah Alex, and I'm 60.
What should I call you?
Sarah.
Nice to meet you, Sarah.
Yeah.
So Sarah, I can see from your notes that you are here to get your results. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay. So Sarah, is that okay if I ask you questions before discussing the results with you?
No problem.
Okay, that's wonderful. So Sarah, may I ask why you had this test at the first place?
I usually do a screening from time to time to make sure that I'm in a good health. The last time my GP told me that we should do further investigations, so he asked me to come to the surgery to do these investigations.
Okay. And were you feeling like anything at all that they asked you to come?
No,
Okay. And how is your health at the moment?
I think I'm good. I'm in a good health.
That's good. So just a few questions. Are you having any fever these days?
No,
Are you feeling tired at all?
no.
Any weight loss?
Yes, I noticed some weight loss, but not that much. It's only like 2 kgs in the last 2 months.
Okay. And was that intentional by any chance?
No.
Okay. Any sweating at night?
No.
Any pain in your breast? Any?
No.
Okay. Any discharge from the nipple?
No.
And any skin changes at all?
Where in the breast?
In the breast. Yes, in the breast.
No.
Okay.
No.
And may I ask from which breast they took the biopsy?
The right one.
Okay. And any changes in the left one?
No.
Okay. Any bones, aches, and pains?
No.
That's good. Quite reassuring. So, any history of any raised blood sugars?
Again, I didn't get you.
Any history of any raised blood sugars at all?
No.
Can you hear me now?
Yes,
No. Okay. Okay. And any surgeries in the past?
No.
Okay. Are you on any medicines?
Sometimes I take painkiller for headache.
Okay. And are you allergic to anything?
I don't remember actually.
Okay, that's fine. I'm going to ask a question which might sound a bit alarming, but it's just part of the consultation. Sarah, can you tell me that is there any family history of any breast cancer?
You told me that you will ask a question that is alarming. Doctor, can you please tell me about the result? I got read now.
Yeah, I'm just coming to that point, and sorry to overwhelm you with so many questions. Just a few more questions, and then I'll be sharing the results. Is that okay?
Okay.
Okay, so any family history, as I asked earlier, any question which might sound a bit alarming, but any family history of any breast cancer?
Actually, my mother passed away because of breast cancer.
Oh, I'm so sorry for your loss. How are you coping?
I'm fine.
Okay, that's quite reassuring. So just, I'm going to ask you questions that, may I ask that who is at home with you?
Again?
Who is at home with you?
My husband.
Okay. So Sarah, has anybody talked to you about the results so far?
And no, doctor.
Okay.
I came today to know about it.
Okay. So, Sarah, may I ask that, do you want to call someone or want to be with someone at the moment before I share the results?
No.
Okay.
Can you share it with me right now?
Yeah, Sarah, unfortunately, I don't have a good news for you.
What do you mean by that, doctor?
Actually, we did the biopsy of from your right breast, and it shows that you have a certain type of breast cancer.
Doctor, are you sure about it? I think this is not my result at all. I don't have any symptom.
I can really see that I have like have made you anxious, but Sarah, these are the results. I checked it, and it shows that you have
2 minutes
ductal
remaining.
Doctor,
ductal
can you please double check my name? I think it is not mine.
Yeah, I can definitely do that in front of you. And it shows that it's a ductal carcinoma in C2. Do you know what that is?
No, doctor, I don't know.
Okay, so Sarah, I'm very sorry that I have to be the bearer of this news. It's basically a cancer
Oh
in
my
the
God.
breast, in which it is localized to the breast. Okay, it doesn't
Doctor,
spread anywhere.
doctor,
Yeah,
am I going to die like my mother?
I'm very sorry if I come across that way, but you know that this cancer, it's treatable, so it can be treated, and it can be removed fully from the breast. Sarah, are you with me?
So it is breast cancer.
Yes, Sarah, it is breast cancer, and
Oh my God.
it's localized to your breast, and it's a specific, it's inside your breast, and it has like.
So doctor, what are you going to do right now?
Well, Sarah, what I can do is that I can urgently refer you within a 2 weeks time to the specialist team. How does that sound to you?
What will he do? He will remove the whole breast for me?
Oh, no, Sarah. Sarah, what will happen that the part of the breast in which basically it's a multidisciplinary team, and they are going to discuss they are going to make and discuss a personalized care plan for you. And they're not going to remove the whole breast at all. They are just going to remove the part of the breast having the cancer. And if you want it, NHS covers the reconstruction of the breast as well. That can be done at the same point. What do you think, Sarah?
Move on to the next station.
So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so
Thank you, Dr. Ibrahim.
thank you. So everyone can hear me right now? My sound is clear? I think it's clear than in the start of the meeting, because I turned on the external mic. Okay, so Dr. Maria did very well, but I will comment on some point. Please, doctor, don't take this personally. I'm just trying to give you the correct approach about every station. Okay, I'm not judging anyone, but I will just comment on the station and how to approach this station in the exam. Okay, let's agree to this point. First of all, this is a counseling station. Okay, so it is already diagnosed. It is a cancer. Before entering the cubicle, so you need to read this 3 times, as I mentioned, and try to think about what question should you ask, and try to arrange it. You have 1.5 minutes. Try to make it like this, okay? And enter the cubicle, introduce yourself. So some people choose to say the patient name, like, are you Sarah? Sarah is an easy name, but in the exam you may have some difficult name. So my own approach is to say, I'm Dr. Ibrahim, one of the junior doctor here in the surgery. Can you please confirm your full name and your age? So it will be easy, because for me in my exam I spelled a name in the wrong way, and this will make you lose some interpersonal skills. Okay, so it is better to make it like this. If it is an easy name like Sarah, so no problem. Okay, so she had breast cancer. What should we cover in the history to be focused? And Dr. Maria took like 6 minutes asking me a lot of questions, and most of them is not related to the station itself. We should cover here the risk factor for breast cancer itself. Okay, and this is a counseling station, so ask about the incident itself, as she asked me, what brought you to the hospital in the first place, why you did this, did you notice anything, and ask like 2 or 3 questions about breast symptom. Okay, like any mass in the breast, discharge, Any skin changes? Okay. So nothing warning you. Okay. Just 2 symptoms or 3 symptoms about the breast condition. She doesn't have any symptom at all. But what is the risk factor for breast cancer? The risk factor for any breast cancer is 1, early menarche. Okay. So when do you remember when you started to have a period? Late menopause. And when was your last menstrual period? Okay. This is 2 risk factor. Let's make it a step ladder fashion. And after that, you asked me, Dr. Maya asked me, do you take any medication? Doctor, please be specific. Sometimes in the exam, the examiner himself will tell you, doctor, be specific. How to be specific? Do you have children? Because nulliparity is a risk factor for breast cancer. No. So the next question, have you been using any contraception? Yes. Which type of contraception? COCB. Okay. So now I'm asking a focused history, specific question. Okay, and nowadays, do you take any medication like hormone replacement therapy? Yes, I took hormone replacement therapy because COCB is a risk factor for breast cancer, and also hormone replacement therapy is a risk factor for breast cancer. And also, yes, and other types, we have other type of contraceptions that carry risk for breast cancer. Okay. So after that, ask me about the family history. But please, I know that it is written in the note. I'm going to ask you an alarming question. You can use this in a first presentation. Patient coming in the first time. The patient is already worried about his result. She had some concerns that it could be a breast cancer already. It is irrelevant at all to ask her. I'm going to ask you some questions that sound be alarming for you. I'm considering a breast cancer. Can you understand me? So you will break the bad news earlier than it could be, and you in the exam you may not be able to finish the station. Okay, so the patient will insist. It will not be kind like me. Will insist, doctor, please tell me the result. Doctor, I need to know the result right now. I'm suspecting it could be cancer, but you just ask the question like this. Mrs. Sarah, do you have any history of breast condition? Do you have any family history of breast condition? Yes, my mom have a history of breast cancer. Okay. What about lifestyle or past medical history? You have any past medical history? No. What about lifestyle? The most important one is smoking, because also smoking is a risk factor for breast cancer. If you need to ask about alcohol, diet, no problem. But if you don't have the time, just stop at this point. Okay, so we will ask like 9 questions. If you ask this 9 questions, it will take like 2 minutes, 3 minutes. This is the maximum time you need to do in this. Okay. How to break the bad news? We have certain approach. Am I clear so far, people? Anyone have any comment? We have certain approach, and there is different approach for this. Mrs. Sarah, are you here alone today? No. Yes, I'm alone. Do you want me to call someone to be with you while I'm telling you about the result itself? No. Yes. Why we say this? It is like a warning shot for her, like support for her, and also a warning shot that I'm going to say something serious. Okay, so don't forget to say this. But don't manipulate the patient. Don't say, okay, are you sure you don't want anyone to be with you right now? Is it right time to give you the result? Okay. And also a question like, did anyone told you about the result? It is irrelevant at all, because you asked me at the beginning, I'm here today to know the result. Or you told me, I know that you are here today to know the result. So no one told me about the result. Okay. So how to say it? We have different approach to say this. So from your result, it showed that you have a mass in your breast. It showed that you have a type of breast cancer. Okay. So, and stop, give her a time. Doctor, are you sure it is a cancer? Yes, I'm pretty sure. I confirm it. Don't say again, I will confirm the name in front of you, because you already confirmed it. Why you ask the name at the beginning of the station? to confirm it is the exact patient, to confirm that this result is belong to Mrs. Sarah. Do you understand this? So yes, I'm pretty sure about it. I asked you about your name at the beginning of our conversation, and it is your result. Okay, I can see that it is shocking news for you. Doctor, am I going to die like my mother? I can see that you are shocked. Choose interpersonal skills, or choose some empathy and sympathy words that is suitable to the situation. Okay, I can see that you are worried. It's like a week or I can see that you are shocked right now. But because you do brace the patient, this interpersonal skills brace the patient, but because you do regular screening, you helped us to discover this in early stage. Yes, it is discovered already in early stage because of the screening. So you say what you have in the result. And also it is only localized to the breast. It didn't invade the whole breast, or it didn't even go to other areas in the body. Okay, so it is in early stage. And nowadays, or in the recent decades, there is a lot of new treatment option that make your condition completely manageable, not treatable. You can't tell the patient that a cancer is treatable. A cancer can come again and again and again. Completely manageable. Okay, and give her some time. Give her some time to absorb this information. Mrs. Sarah, are you okay now? Do you want me to discuss about the option of treatment with you? Do you want me to give you some time to absorb this information? I can come to you later. You will not come later, or it's just a sympathy and empathy words. Okay. So, doctor, please continue. What is the option of treatment? You are in a surgery department, and one of the important points you should notice in the start of any station: where are you? You are in the surgery. Okay, you are in the GP. You are in the psychiatry. You are in E&E, because first of all, you may not refer the patient, or even you will act in a different way. Okay, so I will ask the specialist or the surgeon to come and speak to you, and we have different options. He will be in a better situation to discuss it. Okay, one of the fatal mistakes in the exam, if the patient asked you about some treatment option and you don't know about it, but you assume you know about it, or you give the patient wrong information about it. If you don't know about the treatment option, it is logic to ask your senior, or let the specialist, the one who is responsible for this, to explain it. The surgeon will be in a better situation to discuss it, but from my knowledge, we have two options here. First of all, it could be lumpectomy, local excision. Don't say medical jargon a lot in the exam. Local excision, and the other one, yes, I'm afraid it could be total mastectomy, but the surgeon who will decide. Okay, so the two option, yes, we have the two option. Who will decide? The surgeon will decide this according to what? According to the size of this mass, according to the spread of it. So we have different points that according to it we will determine. And don't over reconstruction, because you assume that disfigurement will occur to her breast, but let the patient ask you, and he will ask you. If you over the reconstruction, and you will seem to be scripted, and if you want to over it in very easy way, that will show that you are not scripted, like and there is also a different option after the operation, like one of them are reconstruction surgery. They will talk to you about it, or the surgeon will talk to you about it. Okay, did we finish the management? No, we didn't finish the management. Mrs. Sarah, I can see that you delivered more than enough. You delivered more than enough information, and they are sure if you want help at any time, we are here to help you. We can even refer you to a cognitive talking therapy. Don't say we can even refer you to a psychiatry. Yes, you will refer it to psychiatry, but say it in very good way. We can refer it to a talking therapy. Yes, it is a psychiatry. They can talk to you. We are here to support you. And did we finish the station? No. She will be registered with breast cancer nurse or breast care nurse that will be with her from the start of her journey till the end. You should say this because this is your role as an FY2. And also, one golden trick in this station. One golden trick. Not all people will say it in the exam. Do you have any daughters? If she told you she already have children in the history, so you ask her, do you have any daughters? How old is she? Can you please ask her to come to do screening? Do you have any sister? How old is she? Can you please ask her to come and do screening? Because unfortunately, if she had a daughter or a sister, she may have breast cancer too. Okay, and that's it. Okay, any question at this station? Everything is clear? So who will be the next? Say yes, and I will choose. Okay, Dr. Ahmed. Dr. Ahmed.
Hello, Dr. Ibrahim.
Hello, how are you?
Thank you.
So start read the. Doctor, if anyone had any question, just write it down and ask me at the end of the mock. I will answer all of your questions. So read the task يا باشا وقول sorry for Arabic words and tell me when you are ready. Yes, one of the doctor asked about ICE. Do you have any concerns? Yes, it's a very good question to ask in the start of management. Please, if I answered all of your question right now, we will consume like 10 hours. So just write it down, and I promise you, I will answer all of your question at the end. Okay? Don't write it in the chat. Just write it down in the paper and ask it in the end of the mock.
Begin. Please enter the room.
Dr. Ahmed Sabiq, EMC number 775544. Hello.
Hello.
I am Dr. Ahmed Sabiq. I am one of the doctor in the hospital here. Are you Mr. Andy Barker?
Yes.
Yeah. Can I confirm your age, please?
I'm 52.
Can I confirm the first line of your address registered in our record?
Yes, 9 Hardman Street, Manchester.
Yeah. I call you from your hospital to regarding that you have before admission in our hospital. Is it suitable time to talk with you now?
Yes, no problem.
Yeah. Can you tell me how is your condition now?
I'm great. I'm fine.
Do you have any symptoms?
No.
Yeah. Can you give me a recap about your why you admitted in the hospital and how everything was going there?
Okay, no problem. Doctor, I had this cough and this difficulty in breathing 4 weeks ago. I came to the department, the hospital, and one of your colleagues reviewed me. He did some radiology, as I remembered, it is X-ray, and he told me I have some sort of infection. Also, he prescribed me some antibiotic and asked me to take some rest and take this antibiotic for 1 week, and I did so.
Yeah. And regarding that, do you have any concern regarding the medication that prescribed for you?
I think it was very great medication because after 1 week, this symptom go away, and now I'm very great.
Yeah. And do you take any medication apart from that prescribed for you here?
Sometimes I talk painkiller.
Yeah. Do you remember the name of this medication?
Which medication?
The painkiller that you take regularly?
Yes, I took paracetamol.
Yeah. And apart from that, do you have any medical condition?
No,
Any allergies?
no.
Yeah. Actually, I am calling you regarding that the admission. There is some error happen, and as we are addictors, we must be open and clear to our patient.
What do you mean by medical error?
Uh, Actually, that you told us that you admit in the hospital and they did for you an X-ray, and this X-ray, by mistake, it is replaced by another one, and we read an X-ray for another one. It is not related to you, which show that you that this chest infection. And your X-ray, actually we found it, and it is seen for us normal, and there is no chest infection.
Doctor, are you sure you work in a hospital? Could this happen in a hospital?
I am very sorry to make you upset like that, but this is what our rules say, that we must open to our patient and to tell them
Yes, yes,
whatever the mistake we do.
I understand this, but I think this is unprofessional at all to be done in a hospital.
Yeah.
So there is
I,
no need for this antibiotic. Why your colleague prescribed me antibiotic?
actually, this is also you don't have to take this medication because there is no need for antibiotic at all
Oh
for
my
your
God.
situation.
So I took this antibiotic for 1 week without any purpose. This is unprofessional at all.
I'm very sorry to make you feel like that, but it is our mistake and we recognize it, and we will take our step to solve that.
How you will solve it?
Uh, First, I'd like to invite you to examine you and to check your vitals and to check your chest if it's suitable for you.
Do you mean I should come back to the hospital?
That to confirm that you don't have anything and
But I can't trust you again.
discuss.
People, I can't trust you again. How could I trust you and you gave me antibiotic for 1 week without any purpose?
Actually, that's why I want you to come to examine you, check there is any no harm happen from this antibiotic, like if there is no diarrhea or
Oh my
no
God,
rash.
I had diarrhea after 1 week from using of this antibiotic. So it is because of this antibiotic.
Actually, it is one of the side effect, but I am not sure that this is diarrhea is related to it. That's why I want to invite you to examine you. And we are very sorry that that happened for you actually, and you have all right to be
But
sad from this
doctor, this
process.
could happen to me again. How you will manage this?
First, I will write the what's happened and what we discussed now in the notes and in your medical record to avoid this happen again. And I will write incidents report about that. We call this an incident form. It
What
will
is this
be
instance form?
2 minutes remaining.
it will be this is type of we mentioned the event and we rise to the authority to study more about it. And I will inform my seniors also and my consultant about this to discuss more about it in our meeting and to avoid this happen again. I hope that
I'm
it
not
will not
satisfied
happen
at all
anymore.
about this. I'm not satisfied at all.
Actually, you have all right to be upset from that. And if you have any words, I can help you on.
I think I need to file a complaint about this doctor who prescribed me this antibiotic.
If you insist for that, I can guide you through this. There is a service here who call this patient advisor liaison service, and this pulse is available to discuss with you about your complaint, and they will search more about it, and they will take a process to avoid this happen again, and they will see how this happen.
Okay, yeah, I want to make it.
And regarding that, you told me that you have diarrhea. Can I invite you to the camp to examine you and check everything is okay with you?
I don't have diarrhea right now, but I had this diarrhea like for 3 days after taking this antibiotic, and I thought it could be because of some sort of food poisoning. So I went to the pharmacy and brought over-the-counter medication for it, but I don't have any diarrhea right now.
But to confirm that, do you notice that there is any dry mouth or any change on your habits, like you still want to go to toilet more than before?
Okay, I will think about it.
For
is
that,
there any permanent side effect for this antibiotic?
Actually, this is I think there is some short acting, like you tell me that there is some diarrhea, but in long acting, it's me reducing your
Move on to the next station.
your response to the antibiotic after a while.
Okay. So thank you. Dr. Ahmed made the station very well, but for all of you guys, don't make it like you just telling me what is written in the book. Try to change the tone of your voice. It is very, very important to change the tone of your voice. Don't make it monotonous. It is better, okay? And this is telephone consultation. What we should do in a telephone consultation is very, very easy station in the exam, and nowadays you can have like 6 or 7 telephone consultation in the same exam. It can come as any type of station. Even sometimes they may brought medicine station or a first presentation, or even A&E station. Yeah, nowadays in the last 2 exams they brought like headache, and the headache could be an E&E station, could be subarachnoid hemorrhage, could be a stroke, could be GCA. So you can predict any station. Okay, so what should be done in a station like this? In the exam you will have a paper beside the phone. This paper is like this paper. They will write on it the name of the patient, the registered address, and the date of birth. Remember, when you talk to your bank to make some changes in your account, they ask you about date of birth and your address and the last phone number from your national ID. Okay, so ask the patient about the name, the full name, and the registered address, and also the date of birth of the patient. Okay, age, you can ask age in other station, but it's important to ask the date of birth here. Okay, so there is a lot of question you may ask after that, like, is it suitable time to talk right now? All of this to increase your interpersonal skills and to show them that your English is good. Are you driving by any chance? Do you want me to call you later on? Is this the best phone number in case the line is disconnected? Okay, so what should we do? As Dr. Ahmed did, ask him about the incidents. I'm Dr. Ahmed talking from medicine department. Can you walk me through what happened? Okay, if the patient told you the full story, so it is good. But if he forgot to tell you about something, ask him about it. If he forgot to tell you about the medication, ask him about it. If he forget to tell you about the X-ray, ask him about it. As we said, our approach is to ask what happened, the incident itself, and what have been done for him, the investigation that been done for him, the medications that have been prescribed, and the advice. Okay, and after that, you don't need to say the full word that we should be open to the patient, or it is okay to say it, but it will consume a lot of your time. Okay, so Mr. Andy, I'm talking to you to tell you about something went wrong in your last visit, or something wrong that happened during your last visit. Okay, and give it like 3 to 4 seconds. Doctor, what is it? Actually, one of my colleague wrongly read your X-ray as it had some sort of infection, but it was free from infection. So there was no need to use this antibiotic. Try to deliver the information as quick as possible. Okay, here try to deliver it as quick as possible in very simple way. Sometimes it will be mentioned in the scenario that a radiologist or a specialist reviewed the X-ray. So try to tell him, actually, we double check every X-ray. So when the radiologist came and reviewed your X-ray, it showed that you have infection, you have a type of fracture. Show him that you care about patients. Okay. So what will you do? What will you do right now? You should take history of symptom. I skipped this point. You should ask him about the same symptom that brought him to the hospital. Do you have any symptom right now? And don't forget to ask him about side effects. It is relevant at all to come to the management part and ask him about the side effect. Like diarrhea. Did you experience any symptom like rash? No. Like diarrhea? No. Yes. When? And analyze this. This is the data gathering in this station. Okay, to make sure that he didn't experience any side effect. This will benefit you a lot in the management part. People, we usually ask a question during history to use it during management. If you missed important point during the history part, it is irrelevant at all to tell a management of this side effect, and you didn't ask about it. Now you are scripted. Do you understand me? So he told you I didn't experience any rash or diarrhea. So the first thing, patient is our first priority. So I asked you about a couple of questions to make sure that you are okay, and fortunately you are okay. Okay, and after that, be direct. We will try to make sure that this will not happen even for you or any other patient in our hospital. Because as I told you, patient is our first priority. Doctor, what will you do? First of all, I will write down this in your documents, in your notes, and I will fill an incident form. A lot of people during my mock asked me when I'm role playing like this, do you know the incident form? From where I should know about the incident form? And you will consume a lot of time. Be direct. We will fill an incident form, a reverse form. Through this form, we will document what happened to discuss it in our monthly meeting with our senior and our consultant to make sure that this will not happen again. Okay, and to make a solution or to solve this problem in a question. Even at some time, we may discuss it in an international way to make sure this will not happen again in other NHS hospital. Okay, so say it in very simple word, and I know that you need to engage the patient and make it two-way conversation, but at some point it is not two-way conversation at all. Okay, because I don't know about incident form. Okay, from where I should know about incident form. Okay, so are you satisfied right now? Are you satisfied right now? No. Fatal mistake people do. So I can over your complaint. Don't over him. Let him ask about complaint, and after that, tell him. If you don't know the name, just say it. I will refer you. I will get you in contact or in touch with a specific department that will fill a complaint for you and make you updated about this. Okay, and this is the way we manage a medical error. Okay, so am I clear so far? Everything is clear? So who need to be next? Yes, but if you okay, this is a good question. If the patient was very reluctant, like me, if you said the exact words, believe me, he will be easy patient and he will accept you. Doctors, I'm trying to act like a simulator in the exam. Every time one of Dr. doing a mock with me, I asked them about the patient, the whole detail about the patient, what did he do in the in the exam, and I'm trying to simulate it like, okay, sometimes the patient is angry, the patient is reluctant, but when you said the specific word he need to hear, believe me, he will be uneasy. But in some station, the whole station is an angry patient. Don't worry about it. Just do what should you do, and don't worry about it. If you did it in the right way, if you document in his note, make incident form, BLS, okay, so you will take the score of this station. Okay, so Dr. Yasmin. Write down, Dr. Hassan, write down the question and I will answer you at the end of the mock. It is a very good question. Okay, Dr. Yasmin, can you hear me?
Okay, I can hear you.
Okay. So read this station and tell me when you are ready. Yes, Dr. Ahmed did very well. Doctor, I'm not judging anyone at all. I'm trying to add some point, and I need to say this. In this MOOC, we are not talking about passing or filling the station. We just need you to add, if it is possible, only 1 degree to your score, because you see a lot of doctors just fail the exam only for 1 degree. Okay, we are just trying to enhance our level. Instead of like 10 in the exam, 11. Instead of 7 in the exam, 8. Instead of failing the station because of 1 degree. So like this, okay? Dr. Yasmin, are you ready?
Okay, I am Dr. Yasmin Fakhi.
Just a second.
Begin. Please enter the room.
Yeah, go on.
Hello, my name is Dr. Yasmin Fakhi. I am one of FY doctor in the department. May I confirm your name, please?
Yes, I'm Sarah.
Okay, Mrs. Sarah, I see from my note that you are wife of Mr. David. Could you confirm his age, please?
Yes, he's 60.
Okay, Mrs. Sarah, could I talk to you about Mr. David's condition?
Doctor, please, can you loud your voice?
Mrs. Sarah, could I could I have a chat with you regarding Mrs. Davis' condition?
Yes, no problem.
Okay, could you tell me what do you know about his condition?
Doctor, I don't know too much about his condition. Actually, it was very well. He just had this cough and this difficulty in breathing, and he came to the hospital, stayed for a couple of days, and after that he passed away. I don't know why he passed away that fast.
Yeah, I'm really sorry for that. Could you have a chat with me right now?
Yes, okay, no problem.
Yeah. Other than the cough and shortness of breath, any other symptoms he had, like chest pain?
Actually, I don't remember if he had this chest pain or not.
Yes, I see. Did he had this condition before?
No, it is the first time for him to have such condition.
Okay. Did he suffer from any medical condition like high blood pressure, diabetes?
No,
What about heart problem,
no,
high cholesterol?
no, no.
Okay. Did he experience any fever?
Yes, he was very warm. I think before he came to the hospital, one day before it.
Yeah, I see. What about did he lost any weight?
No.
Okay. Any night sweating?
No, doctor. I have some concerns. I'm not sure about what have been done in the hospital, but your colleague told me that he had this chest infection, and this caused him to have a problem with breathing, and this is the cause of this. I'm not sure about it. And I talked to one of my friends. She is a nurse, and she told me that there is something that could be done after this. It will show us what is the cause of this actually, because I'm suspecting it could be a problem from the hospital.
Yes, it's a valid concern, and it will be a post-mortem examine of his body.
Yes, this is the name. Yeah.
Yeah, it will examine his body after his death to determine the specific cause of his death. Is it okay with you?
Yes, but can you elaborate more about it? What will you do to his body?
It will be examined by a pathology and forensic doctors. They will, after examination, determine the specific cause that lead to his death. Is it okay with you?
And how long will it last?
Okay, it will depend on the doctors, and as far as they determine the result, I will tell you about it.
But doctor, I need to arrange for his funeral.
Yeah, it will discuss with the hospital as the result came and this certificate issued. You can arrange the funeral.
So I can start it from right now. From now.
It will arrange it with the hospital to determine the specific cause of this. As you concerned.
I'm just talking about his funeral. Can I start the arrangement for it?
Okay, you will start after the death certificate be issued with the hospital.
Okay.
Okay, any other concerns?
Yes, doctor. You told me that you will examine his body. So
Yes.
I'm thinking, you will open his body or make any surgery to it to know the cause, or what will you do exactly?
Okay, he will examine by specific doctors, which called forensic doctors. He will examine him with dignity, and pathologist doctor to determine if he has a disease and what the leading cause that caused him to die. Is it okay with you? I'm clear to you?
Yes, you are clear, but I have to think about it.
Yeah, you have the right to think about, and you will inform us with your decision.
Okay, doctor. Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Yasmin. So in this station, you need to memorize
2 minutes remaining.
to memorize the step, and to memorize what should be done, and I'm sorry. Can you so you didn't hear anything? Sorry. So you didn't hear anything. Okay. Again. So in such a station, you read from the note that the patient, the husband died. So start your station with support to the wife. Start your station with support to the wife. Okay. So I can see that your husband passed away 2 days ago or passed away. So my deepest condolences for your loss. And after that, I can see that it is very difficult time for you to come now. So you must have a very important concerns. How can I help you? I'm here to help you. I'm here to support you. Okay. So you will take the full degree in interpersonal skills from the start of the station. Don't make it like normal station. The husband is already passed away. Show your support from the start. Okay. And ask her about, don't ask her about what happened, ask her about concern, because this will lead you to the question that you should ask. So how much do you know? How much do you, if you asked me about my concern today, or how can I help you today, I will tell you I want to do some blah, 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 some post-mortem examination, or I talked to my, one of my colleague or one of my friends. She told me that there's some specific procedures that could be done after this. I need to do it. So you know now from where you should start. Okay. Mrs. Sarah, do you mean post-mortem? This is a good question. Yes. Okay. How much do you know about post-mortem? Okay. How much do you know about? Reflect on the patient. How much do you know about your, first of all, how much do you know about your husband's condition? Okay, I know that he came to the hospital with cough, difficulty of breathing, and he stayed for 2 days, and after that he had infection and he died because of problem in the lung. Do you know this problem? Yes, you are right. Tell her or correct her about this. And you are not here today because I noticed this in many from many doctors in my MOOCs. You are not here today to correct the medical error. Okay, you are not here today to admit it is a medical error or not. So if she told you it is a medical error, may I know why you think so? Why I think so? I think so because of he passed away very quick. Okay, and proceed. Don't correct. It is not a medical, because there is nothing in the station tell you it is medical error or not. Okay, so you are not here to correct the medical error. You are not here to talk about the post-mortem and the death certificate. So how the post-mortem done? First of all, it will be done in a specific place, like operation theater. It's called human tissue authority, and they will deal with the patient with dignity. From the NHS, it's called an autopsy. From the NHS, it is called an autopsy. They will do external. You need to memorize all this detail. They will do external examination and internal examination. Okay, external ones, they may do X-ray, MRI, CT scan, radiology, take sample from outside, and they may do internal examination. So they will open the body and they may need to remove some organ and send it to the lab. You should mention the whole detail. It is very, very important to mention the whole detail, because you will take a consent according to each word you say to the patient. Okay, because after that she may come again and complain against the NHS because you didn't tell her the whole detail. We are not in the exam. We are in a daily day in hospital. You understand me? So tell her the whole detail. Okay, they may take some organs and send it to the lab to make sample from it, or to know the cause of this. Okay, this organ can come back quickly, or they can stay in the lab for some time. At this point, we will give you the body, and after that, we will return the organ if she need to arrange for the funeral, or to make it like this. Okay, so mention the organs. It's very important. So she can start with funeral. Even you can over here support to arrange for this funeral. Do you have anyone with you to arrange for this funeral? Yes, you can start from now. This certificate can be issued right now, and you can start with the funeral. Okay. There is also a valid question from the wife. Doctor, you told me that you will remove the organ, so you will open the body. You will make disfigurement. Reflect on the patient. It is a word from the wife for you to take extra interpersonal skills course. I can see that you are caring about your husband even after this. This is a valid concern. We will open the body and we will deal with your husband with dignity. We will open the body in a very gentle way and we will close it very nicely. So we will try to minimize any disfigurement. Don't say he will be wrapped on sheets. So you show him that you don't know how his funeral occur in UK. Okay, and don't say these words. Just say what will you do exactly. Okay, don't say he will be in a closed box, so he will no one will see him. Just say a relevant, a logic words. We will open the body very gently, and we will try to close it very nicely. So we will minimize. You can't stop disfigurement from occurring, but you can minimize disfigurement. And it is relevant after each step to ask her, are you okay to go with it? This you will ask her this question at the end of the station after explaining the whole detail. What is the timing? The post-mortem itself can take some hours, but for the paperwork it can take like a few days. Okay, you should know this too. Okay, Mrs. Sarah, are you okay to go with this? Here you should take two consent, one for the post-mortem itself and one for the organs. Are you okay to proceed with the post-mortem? Yes. Are you okay to proceed with removing the organ and sending it to the lab? Yes. Okay. Or no, I have to think about it. Don't say take your time. Because we don't have a lot of time here in post-mortem. You can say it is your right to think about it, but please tell us about your opinion or as soon as possible. Okay, take your time. It is relevant at all here. And every station, please, people, remember this. Every station, you talk to a patient who is talking about one else, you are dealing with two patients. You should manage those two patients. Okay, this is a rule in PLAB 2. This is a rule in exam. So I'm bringing a photo like this to give you a clue. She is very sad. Yes, her husband passed away. So I can see that it is difficult time for you. It's hard time for you. Do you have anyone to be with you? Do you have any family, any friends to support you? No or yes. So we are here to help you. We can overuse all possible means that can help you. We can even refer you to a talking therapy that can help you. So support the patient. You need to support the patient. If you didn't support the patient here, you will lose some degree. Okay. Yes, you are. Dr. Nada said, Doctor, please can you give the priority in practicing to those whose exam is nearer? Yes, you are right. So please, people, the one who will do the station should be have a near exam. Okay. So who's next? So Dr. Muhammad Abdel Badia. Okay, Muhammad Abdel Badia. Just a second, people, just a second. So,
Hello, Dr. Ibrahim.
hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, very clear. So let's move to the next station. Read it, and when you are ready, tell me. People, I will post all the group and all the social networking groups in this MOOC at the end of the MOOC. Okay, don't worry. And I will also post the link of the book. Yes, I know. That postmortem have a few steps, but I'm just answering the full concern. Okay, people. Each station we discuss may have extra information, but I'm trying to cover the most important one. Okay. Yes, Dr. Samina, you will be the next one. Okay. Are you ready, Dr. Ahmed?
Yes, I'm ready.
Begin. Please enter the room.
Hello.
Hello.
My name is Mohammed. I'm one of your colleagues here in the ND.
Hello.
A repeater.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Peter.
Thank you.
How long have you been working with us in the AND?
1 year.
Okay, that's nice. And how you find it here?
Sometimes it is very difficult, but I'm trying to cope.
That's nice to hear. But anytime if you need any help, you can ask me or anyone of our team. We are here to support you.
Thank you.
Do you have a moment right now so I can talk to you?
Yes, I'm free right now.
Yes, I'm talking to you about something you posted on the Facebook. Can you tell me? Do you remember anything like that?
Which post?
Yes, I'm here to talk to you about something you posted on Facebook.
Yes, I post a lot of things. Which one?
About a lady in our department in the emergency.
Yeah. It was very hilarious. This patient, she pretends that she's the Queen of England, and she wants his crown, and she wants to return to the past. It was very hilarious. I recorded a video about it, and I posted it on my Facebook.
Okay, but did you gain the consent of the patient about this?
Yes, sure. Yeah, I asked her before I record the video, and she told me no problem. And also, I told her that I will post this on Facebook.
But were you aware that she's confused and she cannot give you her consent about this?
Actually, I didn't thought about it.
That's good that you need to respect patient confidentiality at any time. I'm just drawing your attention to important points here. I'm not trying to judge you. I'm trying to help you and guide you as I can. I am at any time, if you need any help or any guidance, I am here to support you.
Okay,
but
thank you.
Of course you know that the patient confidentiality is of most importance in our hospital and NH system.
Actually,
So
I don't know that by posting this video, I'm breaching the confidentiality. So I didn't know about it.
that's okay. Mistakes do happen. We all do mistakes.
Okay.
That's not a big deal, but I think you should inform your seniors. I think you should
No,
delete this post.
Uh, uh, okay, I will delete the post, but please don't tell me to tell my senior. Now you are putting me on trouble. I will delete the post. Okay.
It's okay, but I am not telling you to tell the senior because I want to make a complaint against you or something personal against you. It is just for our records to be to make sure that everyone will benefit from this mistake and no one will do it again. It is nothing personal, nothing against you.
Doctor, please forgive me to say this, but this can harm my reputation here in the hospital, and our senior can also become angry at me. Can we please just delete the post and no one will know about it?
You know that we in social media it is not completely confidential, so it is better the seniors will know about this incident from you directly than they will know from outside. When they know from you, they will know that you made a mistake and you didn't mean any harm to the patient, and they will be on your side. It will be a different picture for them to know from you than they will know from the Facebook, because anyone who shares the video can reach the relatives of the patient or the seniors. And if they don't know the complete picture, it can harm your reputation more. Don't you agree with me?
Yes, can you help me with it? Because I'm afraid to went to the senior by myself. So
Yes, I can help you. I can go with you to the senior and I can explain to him that it is an honest mistake and you didn't mean any harm for the patient, and you didn't know that this Facebook post will harm the patient and breach confidentiality.
okay, I will do so.
And also I'm reassuring you that anytime with anything in the future like this, you can ask me or anyone for help. We are all here to support you and with all the future life.
Okay, doctor, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so thank you, Dr. Ahmed. Let's make it very quick. So problem colleague station is one of the important station in the exam, because this is one of your tasks in the hospital to deal with it. So you have many tasks as an FY2. You need to know how to deal with the patient, how to deal with the nurse, how to deal with your supervisor, how to deal with your colleague. Okay, so you need to know how to deal with your colleague here in this station. So first of all, try to build a rapport with the patient, with your colleague. So, hi, are you Peter? I'm Ahmed. You can say Ahmed here. You don't need to say Dr. Ahmed. I'm Ahmed, one of your colleagues here in the hospital. I think we have met before. I have seen you a couple of times before, but this is the first time for me to have to meet you. Okay, so I'm trying to build a rapport. Like Dr. Ahmed said, how do you find your job? Any question just to break the ice. Okay, do you know why I'm here today? No. So I noticed something in your Facebook, or I noticed the post in your Facebook, or sometimes you can tell him, do you have any interesting did you have any interesting cases recently? He can tell you about this, the whole full story, without confronting him directly. But if you confronted him, no problem at all. I yesterday I have seen a post in your account for a patient. We have. Can you walk me through what happened and ask him? Okay, I think that all the notes just stop at this point. You need to analyze what have he did. Show the patient that we are here in 2021. We know about social media. Like, okay, so you posted it in your Facebook account. So you didn't post it in a page, in a group. Did you post this post in other social media networking, like in Instagram and Twitter? Yes, he can delete it from Facebook, but he's still on Instagram or on Twitter. So ask him, analyze it. No, so it is in your personal account on a page, in a group, in other social media networking like Instagram. Like, okay, so the most simple and gentle way and to approach this is to tell him or to ask him, make it two-way conversation. Do you know the consequence of doing such a thing? No. After asking him, did you take a consent from the patient? And as Dr. Ahmed said, he was confused. So it is irrelevant at all to take a consent from a confused patient. And your colleague will tell you, oh, doctor, I didn't thought about it, or I didn't think about it like this. Okay. So do you know the consequence of posting such information about our patient in social media? No. Let me tell you, I have approach to deal with these situations. Like, you give him the benefits, the complication, and the ultimate risk, and I will explain it. So the consequence here is one of the relative of your patient can see this and can complain against our hospital. Even this video can go viral, okay? And this can raise the public opinion against the NHS, or even people or public can lose the trust on us, on the NHS. They will not open to us in the future, okay? So this is the consequence according to the patient himself and the public. What's the other consequence about GMC? Also, GMC takes this action very strict. You should tell him about this. Deal with such a thing very strict. But Peter, don't worry, I'm here to help you. We will work on it. Okay, I'm here to. So you give him the ultimate risk, and after that you supported him, and you showed support that you are here to help him. So first of all, I need you to delete this post. Ask him to delete it right now. Delete this post. Okay, and after that, step-ladder fashion. After that, ask him to go and tell the patient about the whole story and apologize for him. So first of all, he should tell him about what happened and apologize for him. The patient will understand your situation, and he can forgive you, or he may forgive you. Okay, and after that, we need to tell him to go and tell the senior about this, but in very simple way. Ahmed or Peter, do you know the best one, the best person to help us in such a situation? No, our senior, because he faced a lot of problems like this in the past. So I advise you to go and tell him about this. This is very easy, very simple, and very gentle way. And I think he will not refuse to tell the senior. Okay, he refused and he's reluctant. I'm afraid I will lose my license. I'm going to damage my reputation here in the hospital. Ahmed, I think it is better to come from you, because coming to the end, he will know you posted it in social media, and posts like this in social media is uncontrollable. So he will know. I'm afraid also, Ahmed, I'm afraid I have to tell our senior. So it is better to come from. So make it as a step-ladder fashion. I will go and tell my senior. No, it's not like this. So ask him or tell him first. The best one to help us in such a situation is our senior. So go and tell him. And after that, he will come to know. I'm just telling him that he will know from Facebook or even from me. Okay. And after that, showing support to your colleague. Peter, I know that FY2 year is very challenging, and I understand this. You can use the word understand here because you already was an FY2, and you can miss a lot of rules, or you need to know more about this rule. So at any time, if you have any question or you need to know about anything, just come here to me. I will be more than happy to help you. Okay, in this very easy, simple way, and you will finish the station in like 5 minutes only. Everything is clear, doctors? So let's move to the next station, Dr. Samina. Can you unmute yourself?
Yes, Dr. Ibrahim, thank you so much, but my exam is in September. I think we should give chance to June candidates.
Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. So Dr. Rasha Muhammad. You can unmute yourself right now. Okay, let's just choose. Yeah, that is very sweet. Dr. Nada Muhammad. You can unmute yourself right now.
Can you hear me now, doctor?
Yes, the sound is very clear.
Okay, that's good.
Okay, so read the station and tell me when you are ready.
Okay, that's a new station for me, so that's good.
Yeah, okay. So are you ready?
He came 1 month back with pain. Okay, sure. Benjamin White.
Begin. Please
Nada Abdulsalam.
enter the room.
Oh, sorry. Nada Abdulsalam 178476. Hello.
Hello?
Is this Mr. Benjamin White?
Yes.
Hello, Mr. Benjamin. This is Dr. Abdulsalam. I'm the FY2 doctor in the GP. May I please confirm your age?
I'm 72.
Okay, and how may I help you?
Doctor, I have severe pain on my chest.
Oh, are you comfortable to talk?
Yes, I'm trying to manage.
Okay, okay. If you feel like you're uncomfortable when we're talking, just let me know instantly, okay?
Okay, okay.
So tell me more about that pain.
Okay, I've been since 1 month, and I tried every possible means to get rid of this pain, and it didn't go away at all.
Mm-hmm. What have you tried?
The GP prescribed me paracetamol for it, and also, doctor, can you please make the mic away a little bit?
Oh, sure.
And also another painkiller, I didn't remember its name. It is
Codeine?
yeah.
Mm-hmm. So you've taken both as prescribed?
Yeah, and it didn't help. Yes, it make it less than it started, but I think I still have the pain.
I'm really sorry you have to go through this. That must be very distressing.
Yeah.
Just mind me ask you a few more questions to get a better picture of what's going on, okay?
Yeah, go.
Okay, so can you please point to me where the pain is?
It is here on the right side of my chest.
Okay, and when did it start?
I mentioned doctor started 1 month ago.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and it's still there since then?
Yeah.
Is it there all the time?
Yes.
Okay. Can you describe it for me, please?
I think it is like electric pain in a
Mhm.
line.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And is it like going anywhere else in your body?
No, I think it is only here.
Okay. So you said that the medicines that you took made it a little bit better. Do you think something makes it worse?
Yes, when the clothes attached to it to make it worse.
I see. Okay. And if I told you to score it from 1 to 10, with 10 being the most severe pain ever, how would you score it?
I think it could be around 6.
Oh, okay. So is there anything else that is worrying you, Mr. White?
I don't know, but this pain is bothering me a lot. I even don't do any daily activities, and I'm taking care of my wife. He had
Mhm.
rheumatoid arthritis. She had rheumatoid arthritis, and she's
Oh.
wheelchair, and it affects my whole life.
Yeah, I can see that's a lot to take in. How's your wife now?
She's good, but she needs my help.
Of course. Don't worry, Mr. White. We're here to help you. Okay?
Yeah,
I just need to ask a few questions to understand what's going on. So, is there anything else that like you're experiencing other than the pain?
No, it is only this pain.
Okay. Do you, for example, did you vomit?
No,
Do you have any fever?
no,
Okay. Do you have any cough?
no,
What about shortness of breath?
no,
Okay. Heart racing?
no,
Did you by any chance sustain a trauma to your chest?
no,
Okay. And do you have any rash all over your chest?
no. But I had this rash like 2 months back, which is your colleague told him about it. It's called shingles, and he
Mhm.
prescribed me some ointment for it. But I don't have I don't have the rash right now.
Okay, I see. Okay. Do you take, other than the paracetamol and the codeine, do you take any other medications?
No, no,
Okay. And are you on any, do you have any medical conditions?
no,
Are you allergic to anything?
no,
And do you have any family history of chest pain or chest problems?
no.
Okay. So, Mr. White, I'll examine you, of course. I'll check your observations and I'll take a look at your chest, if you don't mind that.
Okay. So everything is normal except for just tenderness in the area between the chest and the tummy.
Okay. So, Mr. White, you told me that you were diagnosed with shingles 2 months back, and I'm suspecting that the pain you're currently experiencing is due to a complication, or it's like something that happens after some people get shingles and it goes away. Okay.
So what is this?
Okay. This is called okay, so this is basically a condition where you feel the pain at the same place that the rash was there, but the rash is not there anymore. And it usually takes a longer time. Even when the rash is gone, it stays there.
Yes, but
Okay.
I need to get rid of this pain.
Yeah, definitely. You know, I'll let my senior come in, take a look at you as well, and we will be involving the pain management team in order to prescribe you something that is stronger than what you used to take. That would help you.
But your colleague told me that this codeine is the strongest antibiotic, the strongest painkiller.
Well, it is the strongest to begin with. Okay. We cannot really begin with something that is the most strong. But then if the codeine is not working, then after contacting the pain management team, we can use something stronger than that. Or actually, we can use some other type of management which is used specifically for this case.
What is it?
It's a mainly medicine for nerves or for the nerve pain, and it's called amitriptyline. Okay.
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 Yeah.
Yeah, you understand me?
Yeah, I understand you. So it will work.
In most cases, yes. Management of your case, which is called herpetic neuralgia, actually. These medicines do work. And also, if you feel like you still need help with your wife that you told me
Move
about.
on to the next station.
You finished the time. I'm sorry. The bell was freezing, so you finished the time. Okay. So Dr. Nada did it very well. But as I told in the start of the station, we need to take focused history, usually to reach the management, because at some station, the management will take a lot of time. Even at some point, you need to balance between data gathering and the management. You can, I'm saying this, you can lose some 1 degree or 1 point in the data gathering in order to gain 3 points in the management. Okay, so it is irrelevant at all to, let me explain to you. In the exam, if you took 6 minutes in history, you will not complete the management, and you may fail the station. I'm sorry to say this.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I just want to ask a question. In a case like this, can I say, I can see from my notes that you were diagnosed with shingles 2 months back?
Yes, no problem at all. Yes,
so I don't have to wait for the patient to say it.
Yeah, no problem. You can say this to the patient and ask him to tell you about the detail. Okay. So we have here shingle, post-herpetic neuralgia. Okay, and all of us in the exam will know that it is post-herpetic neuralgia, but we are trying to pretend that we don't know it. Also, we need to be a safe doctor. What is the most important problem to exclude here to be a safe doctor? MI. Okay? Chest pain, MI. How to exclude it? Okay, so from the question of the patient, or from the detail the patient will tell us about the pain, you can ask the patient to tell you about the details. Can you elaborate more? Don't ask the patient, so is it continuous? Does it goes anywhere? No. Let him explain, and believe me, he will explain. Only a reluctant patient, he will not explain about it. But be a good listener. He will tell you all the detail, and he will not tell you about does it goes anywhere. So ask him this question: does it goes anywhere in your body? I mean by that, does it goes to your left arm or your jaw? No. So this is the first question to exclude MI. Okay. The second one, maybe heart racing, fluttering sensation. I'm going to say it. I'm going to say everything. Okay. So we excluded MI and ask him about shingles. Okay, and what have been done? People, no one till now, when I told him about painkiller, you should reflect on the patient. How many and for how long? How many times? How many tablets do you take? I may take like, or I might take like 1 tablet per day. So it didn't help at all. I may take like codeine 1 tablet per day. So reflect on the patient. How much? How many? For how long? Okay, how many times per day? Because in the management, in any station with pain, before changing the pain killer, you may give the patient the ultimate dose of this painkiller. Okay, you may ask, burst cup isn't enough, but I asked it if he took. Okay, I will come to the question later on. Okay, so this is a general advice. If anyone, if I missed this, Dr. Na, forgive me. If the patient told you, I'm taking a painkiller, stop at this point and ask him about which painkiller and how many tablets, how many times a day, and for how long do you take this painkiller, and after that proceed to the next one. Okay, so if the patient didn't tell you about the impact, people, this is 1 month pain, so it must have an impact on his life. You should ask him about the impact of this pain, how it will affect the patient? First of all, the mood. Second of all, daily activities. Third, the job. Fourth, sleep. Okay, you should cover all this point. And when a patient tell you about a problem like I can't help my wife, she need my help. Stop at this point. Reflect on the patient. Gain the degree of interpersonal skills, because you may not have the time to make it at the end of the session. So yeah, I can see that. Okay, definitely we are going to help you with it. We can provide you with a carer, and we will come to this later on. Don't dig further onto it, but just give a hint that you are going to help the patient. Okay, you did an examination, examine the patient, examine the heart of the patient. Okay, do an ECG. We need to do some initial investigation, inflammatory marker, blood flow, blood count, before revealing the test result. And we may need to do an heart tracing of the heart to exclude. I'm completely excluding, it is not an MI. Okay, so thank you for the information you have given to me. And from this information, you told me you have shingles. You had this shingles 2 months back, and now you have this pain. This pain is electric pain, you told me. So I'm suspecting you have one of the most common consequence of shingles. Okay, one of the most common consequence. You explained it very well. Okay, one of the most common consequence of shingles, which is neurological pain, or pain from the nerve in this area. Be simple as possible. Okay, which is called post-herpetic neuralgia. It is irrelevant to tell him you have a condition called post-herpetic neuralgia. Do you know about it? Wallahi, I don't know about it. If I know about it from the start, I will not come to the hospital. Okay, so be simple and save your time. Be direct and say simple words. Okay. And Mr. Benjamin, you are right. Yeah, no need to ask the senior to come right now. But Mr. Benjamin, you are right. Paracetamol and codeine is not the typical painkiller for such pain. So I will contact with my senior, and we are going to prescribe you a specific painkiller, which is called blah 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 amitriptyline. There is other type of painkiller, but show him that you know that this painkiller is not specific. It's not working. It's not working. So I'm going to give you a specific, as Dr. Nad said, give you a specific painkiller, which is called amitriptyline, because as I did, the doctor told me this is the strongest painkiller you can have. Yes, it is the strongest, but it is not specific for such type of pain. And also you need to complete. We have lidocaine patches, we have capsaicin cream, and a lot of people find it very helpful to put an ice pack on the area of pain during flare up. This is a very effective way. Okay, a lot of people find it very helpful to put an ice pack on the pain during flare up. Okay, the pain may come again. The patient may ask you, doctor, for how long will I have this pain? This episode can last for 4 days or 4 weeks, but the pain can come again. Do you understand me, people? The pain can come again. The pain can last for a long time. So you should tell the patient how to deal with the episode when it comes again. And you should reassure him that this specific pain killer will help him a lot. Okay. That's it. No, we should support the patient, like by talking therapy, and also we should talk about the wife. As I mentioned before, we have 2 patients here, the wife and the husband. Treat the husband first, and after that, treat the wife. So coming back to your wife, we can offer you a help. We can refer you to social service who can provide different type of help to you, like a carer, like different type. If you don't have time, just mention the name or mention that you can help him. Do you want me to explain how we can help you? Be smart in the exam, because it may be the last word in the scenario, and you take like 1 degree by this last word. Okay, doctors, am I clear so far? Till now, the sound is clear. Everything is clear. I hope that you are benefiting from this MOOC. Okay, let's just choose the next one. Who want to be next? Okay, Mary Victor, just a second. So, Dr. Mary, can you unmute yourself?
Yes, I'm hearing you. Can you
Okay,
hear me
so
well?
read. Yeah, very clear. Read the station and tell me when you are ready.
Okay.
Yeah, Dr. Nada did very well. Doctor, just to explain to you, in my MOOC, I'm judging everyone. The one-to-one MOOC, I'm judging everyone because this is the rule to judge, to know, to tell him or her about the problem. So here, I'm not judging at all. I'm trying to explain the station in the simple way. Do you understand me? So it is different. Okay. Yeah, you are right. For me, I didn't write it at all. I can't during my preparation. I can't do it. So the doctor who practice in such situation, fighters, really fighters. Doctor, are you ready?
Yes. Okay.
Begin. Please enter the room.
Okay, hello.
Hello.
Hello, I'm Dr. Mary Mikhail, one of the doctors here in the department. Can I confirm your name and age, please?
Yes, I'm Mandy Hills and I'm 29.
Okay, Mandy, can you just confirm the first line of your address, please?
Yes, 9 Hardman Street, Manchester.
All right. And is this the number I can contact you? Is there any emergency number I can contact if this is interrupted at any time?
Yes, this is my only number.
Okay, perfect. So how can I help you today, Miss Mandy?
Doctor, I need a fit note.
Oh, all right. So can you tell me why do you want it?
Okay, I want to return to my work. And I took like two weeks off from my work, and my manager asked me to bring a fit note from the hospital to return back to the work.
Yeah, right. So just going back a few times, can you tell me, is there anything happened recently that makes you want to this sick note and you take this leave from work?
Yes, I had this accident 2 weeks ago, and I came to the hospital.
Yeah, right.
And they did X-ray for me, and they told me nothing to worry about, just some superficial bruises. They prescribed me some painkiller, and I took a rest like 2 weeks from my work.
Okay, fine. And so, do you have any symptoms right now? Any pain anywhere?
No, I'm completely fine.
All right. And any bleeding from anywhere? Any fracture?
No.
So they told you everything is fine and the investigations was totally done to you, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And can you tell me if you have any medical condition at all?
No.
Do you take any medication for anything?
No.
All right. And can you tell me what exactly you are working?
I'm working in office. I have an office job. I'm a typist.
All right. So can you tell me why exactly you want this sick note? You mentioned having 2 weeks off from work.
No, I'm sorry, doctor. It is not a sick note. Yes, I know that it is written sick note, but I need a fit note. Okay, I need a fit note, doctor, to return to work.
All right, all right. Okay, so you want a note to return to your work?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so about your absence from your work, is there any you performed any sick note to have this off, 2 weeks off?
No, I just told my manager.
All right. And is there any problem in returning to your work without this note?
Yes, my manager asked me to bring this fit note that showed that I'm fit and I can work again.
Okay. Well, for now, from what you have told me, you don't have anything wrong in after this accident. You have no symptoms right now, anything that could prevent you from going to work. But first, I need to come. If you would like to come to the hospital and have a look at you and examine you, just to make sure that everything is fine and you're fit to work. And after this, I can write this note for you. So, what do you think of this?
Can we just do it right now?
Actually, there's a little problem here that I didn't examine you. I didn't see if there is any harm. Maybe sometimes there's after some accidents or injuries, it could happen later on after a period of time, or sometimes it could be hidden and you don't feel it in clearly. So it would be better to have a look on you, to take your observations, to examine your body, so just not to miss anything serious or anything that could affect you.
Okay, okay.
Do you have anything that prevents you from coming? Any problem in this?
No, if I should come, I will come. Okay.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, Mandy, so much. I really appreciate your time talking to me. So I'll just wait for you to come and examine. And after this, there's no problem to write this note for you. And do you have any other concern? Anything you want to ask about?
No, doctor, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so I did this misleading by for a purpose. Okay, let me explain about
Okay.
the notes. Okay, we have two types of notes we should do. Okay, the sick note and the fit note. The sick note and the fit note. Sick note is to say that this patient is sick, so he needs to take off from work. Fit note, the reverse, to say that this patient is fit, so he is able to return to work. Okay. What about sick note? Sick note, you may prescribe sick note by yourself for the patient without requesting. Like if you did a medical error and you ask the patient to come because you did a medical error and he told you, I have a work and I can't come to the hospital. So you told him I can prescribe a sick note. Or even if you want to admit a patient in a hospital and he told you I have work, we can give you a sick note. Okay, sometimes the patient himself asks for sick note, but if the patient is certified fit, so no need for sick note at all. So you can't give him a sick note. He is certified fit and he's very well, no problem with the patient, so you can't give it to him. Okay, and the other one is a patient is eligible for this sick note, but he want to change something in this sick note. You are not allowed to change anything in the note, but you need to reflect on the patient. May I know why? Where do you work? What do you do for a living? And may I know why you need to change this? Okay, I was confused, but it was like a minor injury, so I'm thinking there could be another reason why you change this note. Yeah, well done. The good thing is all of you are supporting each other. Yeah, well done, Dr. Maria. You did it very well. You did it very well. And the point here is to ask the patient to come to the hospital. So you did it very well.
It's my first time to know the station and my exam in 8th June, but I know the sick note, but I don't know about the fit note, so it's my first
Oh,
time.
alhamdulillah that I give you something
Yeah.
new for you.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Okay. Okay. So a patient asks you to change something in the note itself. So you are not allowed. But please don't tell him, because I hear this from doctors too. No, it is unethical at all to change anything in the note. It is irrelevant at all to say this. It is unethical for you, but it's not ethical for. It is not unethical for me. It is unethical for you as a doctor to change it, but not to the patient. Do you understand? It is unethical between you and me as a doctor. You can't say this to, so the patient will become angry at you. Oh, so you now you say I don't have any ethics. You don't know about me. You don't know about the whole situation. Okay, so don't use this word, but reflect on the patient. May I know why? Yeah, I can see that you take care about your family and you are financially dependent. We can help you in by other way. Okay, why don't you go and tell your manager about the whole story? Okay, there is a lot of things that you can say to him instead of saying unethical or not allowed. You are in trouble. So it can come to an end, and your manager can discover that you faked the note. So you will be in more trouble. And till now, after all of this, you told him about the benefits. Go to your manager and explain the whole situation to him. You told him that the manager can discover this sick note, that it is faked, and he can be in more trouble. Give him the ultimate risk. I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I'm not allowed to do so. At the end, I'm not allowed to do so. I can't change anything in the sick note. Okay, I can give you the sick note, yes, but I can't change the sick note itself. Okay, so if the patient want to change anything, and usually it is it is not logic thing to change in the note. Okay, so you will not change it. The other one is fit note, and it is very simple. It just says that this patient is fit and are eligible and are able to went to the work again. So let's explain some rules in UK. At some places, the patient will still have the illness, but you can give him the fit note because his manager told no problem to come right now, and he can do some other activities. If he's a driver, he can do some office job. Okay, and don't worry, this will be mentioned in the scenario. Or a scenario like this, he is completely fit, and he wanted to return to his work. So you will say this, but like Dr. Mary did, you need to ask him to come because he may be still have some health problem, but he may have some financial problem, so he wants to return to the work earlier. So ask him. He may still have the disease itself. Okay, ask him to come. It could be another person who is talking to you to pretend that he is fit. Okay, so you should ask every station, all the station. We have some exception to come to the hospital to examine the patient. Don't give final diagnosis or final decision all over the phone. So fit note, the word fit note is just saying to the manager or to the work company that this patient is great and he's able to go to work again. Okay, so you covered the history, the full symptom that brought him in the first place to the hospital. Like if he had minor injury, pain, bruises, exclude all this. And if he had any certain medical problem or taking any medication, and ask him to come to the hospital to examine him, say it, okay, can give you, but I need you to come to the hospital to make sure that you are good and to complete the sick note, the fit note. Okay, doctor, am I clear so far? Who's next? We need a man. Okay, who's next? Yeah, we ask for job. Yeah, ask for job. Okay. So in this station, you will have a time. Okay, doctor. Sometimes the don't dig further into the accident itself. It is not his first presentation. I understand from this question that the patient has accident and you need to exclude alcohol or drugs. It is not his first presentation. Your rule right now is to make sure he is completely fine. Okay, your rule right now is to make sure he is completely fine. It is not his first presentation. Okay. So how is next? Yeah, okay. Dr. So doctor, you can open your mic right now.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. So read the station and yeah, the session is recorded.
Samuel 50, 3 episodes of TIE. Consulting management dystonia 15 months. Taxi 2 days ago. Okay. See if there's any other complications. Compliant complications. Okay.
Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
Begin. Please enter the room.
Hello, Brandon Tenfa, GMC number 12345. Good morning. Are you
Good
Samuel?
morning. Yeah.
Hi. I'm Dr. Tenfa. I'm one of the junior doctors here in the medicine department. How are you today, Samuel?
I'm fine.
That's really good to hear. Could you confirm your age for me, please?
Just try to raise up your voice, please.
Okay. Could you confirm your age for me, please?
Yeah, I'm 50.
Okay. So, Samuel, I can see in my notes that you've had a couple mini strokes in the past. Is that correct?
Yes, yes.
Okay. And can I ask how you're coping with all of that now?
I think I'm completely great. The medication your colleague prescribed to me, I think it's working very well.
Okay. I'm really happy to hear that, Samuel. Could I ask what medications you've been taking?
They prescribe me different medications. They prescribe something called clopidogrel.
Clopidogrel.
Yeah,
that's
and
right.
something called this statin,
Right.
and propranolol, as I remember.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
And can I ask, have you been taking them every day as prescribed?
Yes, yes, sure.
That's really good, Samuel. I'm really happy to hear that you're doing that. And have any of these medications been giving you any side effects?
I think no.
That's good. And since the last time you've been here, have you had any problems with any weakness in the limbs or slurred speech or any problems whatsoever?
No.
That's good. Samuel, how are things at home? Who do you live with?
I think everything is fine. I live with my wife and my 3 children.
Okay, that's good. And do they also understand the condition you have, and are they supporting you?
Yes, yeah. They are
That's
very lovely family. Also, my wife, she's the one who remembered me to take this medication, and even she is the one who asked me to come to the hospital in the first place.
that's really good to hear, Samuel. You're such a lucky man to have such a caring family.
Thank you. Thank you.
So Samuel, are you employed at the moment?
Again?
Are you employed? Are you working?
Yes, yes.
Okay. And how about your wife or children? Do they also work?
No, no. I'm the only one who take care of the family financially.
So you're the breadwinner, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So Samuel, I'm not sure what may have been discussed in your past visits, but regarding your condition, have any of your doctors told you anything that you should avoid, just to keep you safe?
Yes, they told me something about smoking, and believe me, I tried all the possible means, and now I decrease the number of cigarettes from 20 cigarettes per day to only 5 cigarettes, and I will continue to decrease it. Okay. And he told me also about the diet, and my wife also started to cook at home, and I added a lot of fruits and vegetables, and also I exercise every day.
Okay. That's really good, Samuel, and I want to encourage you to continue that, and we want to support you in doing so. Samuel, could I ask what you do for a living?
I'm a taxi driver.
Okay. And you had said to me that you are still working as a taxi driver. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, Samuel, did your doctor at any point tell you about any dangers that can happen while driving, seeing that you've had any?
Yes, they mentioned something about driving. I think they told me you should stop driving.
Mhm. Right. And did he tell you to report your condition to anyone, such as the DVLA or anything?
Yes, but I think I'm very well right now, so no need to stop driving or even to tell the DVLA.
Okay. Well, Samuel, I can understand that you're feeling well, and I can see that you're also making a lot of effort to maintain your health. However, there are concerns that I have about the fact that you're still driving. Um, Even though you're feeling well, the possibility exists that in the future you could still have another mini stroke or even a stroke. So there's still concerns that we have about that condition and driving.
Doctor, you already prescribed me medication, and I think it's working. So why I will have another stroke?
Well, Samuel, the medication seems to be doing really great, really good job with you. However, even with the best treatment in the world, there is always some underlying risk that exists. Do you follow me so far?
2 minutes remaining.
Yeah, I follow you.
And with that underlying risk, should it happen again, especially while you're driving, that could endanger yourself and it could endanger others. And I really want to look out for your best interests as well as those around you. So I do have concerns. Do you follow?
Yes, I follow, but I need to take care of my family. I need to pay the bills and the rent and the expenses of our life. So I should work.
And I completely understand that. As a man myself, I know the importance of wanting to be the breadwinner and to supply for your family. Samuel, is there any other jobs that you think you could do, safer jobs that don't involve driving or being near water or lifting?
No, this is the only job I know.
Okay. And is there anything that you believe your wife or children could do to assist as well?
I think, and we don't have any savings.
I understand. I'm so sorry to hear that, Samuel. What I'd like to do is I'd like to help you to stay safe, and I'd like to refer you to our social care workers who can assist you in finding a job that might be more suitable for you, as well as to the Citizen Advisory Bureau, who may be able to help you get some benefits, just until we can make sure that you are safe for driving.
I don't need to take money from the government. I'm dependent on myself since a while, so I don't need to take this money.
I understand how you feel, Samuel, but I must say that it is a serious concern, and it is a concern that even has legal implications. If the DVLA find out that you're driving while having a history of mini stroke, they can actually take serious fines against you, and I really would not want that for you. That could put you into further difficulties. So I think it's best.
I will not tell the DVLA from where they will come to know.
Well, Samuel, it's hard to say that they'll not come to know. They do have pretty robust ways of finding these things out, and you never know when there may be an accident, or even if you were to have a mini stroke again and get into an accident. So I think it's best to make the report and to compile the report and to keep yourself safe, and to try and get as much benefit as we can until we make sure that your risk of another mini stroke has gone down quite a bit. Do you follow?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think we could try that?
Yeah, I will give it a try.
Okay, I know it's a very difficult decision, Samuel, but you're doing well to protect yourself and your family and others, Samuel. So I'll go ahead and make those referrals for you.
Okay, doctor, thank you.
Thank you.
Perfect. You didn't let anything for me to add, only one thing. So you did it very perfect. Okay. So this station came to me in the exam. And it came to me like this: you seen him driving a taxi 2 days ago. Okay. So I will tell you about mistakes that a lot of people do in this station. First of all, it is a counseling station. It is a follow-up station. So just ask the patient about what is the incident and what have been done for him, as we mentioned. Okay. So first of all, doctor told me mini stroke. It is very good word to start with. TIA. He may not understand it. He may not understand it. So mini stroke is very good word to say, and ask him about the incident itself. What have been done for him? Like if they did like radiology, ask the patient. He will tell you. And what is the medical and non-medical? As the doctor asked, the non-medical ask him. Don't tell him. Don't ask him directly about lifestyle, like smoking, like diet, like driving. Let the patient tell you. And after that, so what about driving? Yes, they told me that I should stop driving. And did you do so? Did you stop driving? Okay. And what about the DVLA? Did you tell the DVLA? Because at the end, you may tell the DVLA by yourself as a doctor, okay? And also to show support and empathy, as the doctor do. And tell him about social service and about also patient advisory bureau or job service centers. But before this, a lot of people miss to tell him, do you have any source of finances? Anyone at home can take care of the family? Exactly, like our great doctor did. And because before offering him social service or offering him patient advisory bureau, he may have some saving for this time, or the wife can take care of the family, or one of the children is working and can take care of the family. And tell him about benefits of stop driving, complication, and give him the ultimate risk. Benefits, okay, no harm will occur. We care about you and we care about other patients. So it is advisable to stop driving. You should stop driving, but I'm taking medication. This medication, yes, it is working very well, but it can take some time to prevent TIA from happening, mini stroke from happening, can take up to 3 months. So you will stop driving for 3 months, and we will assess you again and tell you if you are able to drive again or not. Okay. And for me, in the exam, the patient, I told him about social service. He told me, doctor, I will not take money from government. I'm dependent. And I'm directly told him, why not? I know it is not written in any note, but it came into my mind. Why not? You pay taxes for the government and also pay taxes for such a situation. You have a medical condition right now, so you are eligible for this money, for this benefit. The patient just smiled and, okay, doctor, I will do it. Okay. The doctor just missed some important point. You should safety net this patient for fast. It is very, 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 very important. Fast. Facial weakness, arm weakness, slurred speech, T for telephone. Fast. Okay. If you experience one of this symptom, just call an ambulance and come back to the hospital. Okay. I think we should stop at this point, doctors. I hope that you benefit from this MOOC, and we will do a free MOOC each week, Wednesday. I think we should make it earlier for other people from other countries, because I think it is late in India right now. And I'm doing a MOOC. I'm doing 2 to 3 MOOC every day, but this is a paid one. Also follow me on subscribe the channel. I will upload a lot of videos on such a station, such a concerning station. And also I will upload these videos in WhatsApp group. So anyone have any question? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Are welcome. Thank you. Okay, about the MOOC itself, the paid one is 12 stations, is 1-to-1 MOOC. It is 3.5 hours. We have judgmental, not like feedback like this. Judgmental feedback after each station, and 35-minute feedback, complete feedback after the MOOC itself. And I think it is we have to MOOC every day, but you have to book it earlier as possible. And the MOOC is £30 for each MOOC. Thank you, doctor. I wish that you benefit from this MOOC, and soon I will upload it on our YouTube channel and also our page. Okay, I think I'm in all groups. We have 4 WhatsApp group and Telegram group. I will make a post right now after ending this meeting, and you can contact me on this number, and I will upload a copy of my book too. Thank you. You are more than welcome, and I'm with you. Don't hesitate to contact me. Okay, even it is paid or not paid. Okay, don't hesitate to contact me at any time, and I will come back to you. But believe, forgive me if it took some time, because I'm dealing with hundreds of doctors from over the world, so it took me a lot of time. Okay. You are welcome. You are welcome. I will upload the record on my YouTube channel. I will post a link for the YouTube channel and the Facebook page on the WhatsApp group. Yeah, I will try to make it every Wednesday. Okay, at this time, let me upload the things here, because I could forget also. Just give me 1 minute. I will upload. I will post the links. Here, just a second. But in one-to-one MOOC, you should open the video. It's not like this, because I need to see your interpersonal skills and your reflection, not only the voice. Just a second, guys. Yes, I will do. I will upload. I will upload the record. Give me only 1 second. I will just upload all social networking links. This is all the links we have.